Chapter 783, Curse of Princess Khana. Welcome aboard Archangel of Justice 12. At the Jupiter prison we were getting ready for another rant session with the most hated babysitter ever, Icky Vicky. Me, this is always fun. Nico, I love a good rant. Homer, me too. Matt Daniels, I'll start us off. Matt Daniels walked up to Icky Vicky. Matt Daniels, are you saying that I don't know my directions, that I'm some sort of wrong way Corrigan, I'm a misguided directionless goony bird? Is that what you're saying? Icky Vicky, Yes? Matt Daniels, that's it. Matt Daniels jumped Icky Vicky and pulverized the living shit out of her and we were laughing our heads off. Prisoner 1, laughing, oh man I never get tired of those pesto rants. Me, laughing hysterically. Me neither. Nico, laughs hysterically. This is so funny. Boone Dixon, my turn. Boone Dixon walked up to her cell. Boone Dixon, you're saying, I'm an overdone piece of meat? Is that what you're saying? What am I? A plate of big dry stink butt meat here to amuse you? Icky Vicky, Yes? Boone Dixon, that's it. Boone Dixon jumped Icky Vicky and pulverized the living shit out of her. We were laughing hysterically. Prisoner 2, laughing hysterically, oh you always crack us up. Homer, laughing, this is so funny. Carly Beth, it's my turn. She went up to her cell. Carly Beth, instead of ranting at you, I'm gonna do a song. And I'd like Maria and Sabrina to join in. Matt and Boone played the piano and the tambourine. Carly Beth, Maria, and Sabrina came and joined her. Carly Beth, Maria, and Sabrina, singing. Everybody in the USA hates their evil sitter. She's Vicky and she's really lame. Vicky tried to wreck our lives. Her views on babysitting are wrong. We hate her guts and Vicky is her name. Vicky, she's the girl that we hate most. We'd like to see her house go up in flames. Vic, his name is Vicky. KY, such a stupid name. She's worse than Frankenstein or Dr. No. She's a ticking time bomb. She a bad girl and kills people. Then goes home and counts her money. Her babysitting is an emporium of death. Vic, go tell Vicky. KY, her life is dead. Everybody hates that stupid jerk. Planet Earth rocks with our joyous loathing. Filling clubs with angry Valentinos. You don't have to move your feet. Just hate Vicky to the disco beat. She's your perky, peppy, nightmare babysitter. If you despise evil dumb babysitters, then you'll love hating Icky Vicky more. Or her creepy little evil friends. No way. Raspberries. Vic, his name is Vicky. KY, she is so rotten bread. The evil smiling mustache geek that walks with Satan. Icky Vicky then went ballistic. But we were laughing hysterically at this and we were rolling on the floor and laughing our heads off and it was so funny that we were dripping tears and it was funny. Homer, laughing hysterically, oh that is so funny. I did a song like that about Flanders. That was so funny. Nico, I wrote it for them. Me, laughing hysterically, so funny. Back at the estate we were relaxing by the pool and everyone else was having fun. Me, what a beautiful day. Nico, you said it. Vince, it's so beautiful. With us was our newest recruit Hunter Drake Michelson, our new recruit from Germany who is a very skilled and powerful warrior and he has elemental manipulation, omnipotent elemental powers, immortality, invincibility, and many more powers. He's also an awesome German cook. He has brunette hair, blue eyes, age 20, his hobbies, playing video games, drawing, artwork, flag making, outside, and anime and manga. Likes, video games, foraging, ecosystem, animals, prehistoric animals, nations, monarchies, Germany, Hungary, Japan, Epic Music, Sabaton Music, Dragon Force Music, Audio Machine Music, World Building, Gary's Mod. Me, I'm glad you're part of the team now, Hunter. Hunter, German accent, J.A. It's such an honor to be here. UND, I will do everything I can to help. Lainey, I love learning about Germany and all of Europe. Hunter, J.A. It's such a magnificent country. UND, I love learning about all the culture of the world. Nico, that's so awesome. Straxus, it's so awesome having you here, Hunter. Hunter, thanks Straxus. Straxus, to Sheila and Nanette, have you two ever met your monster forms inside your minds? Nanette, as a matter of fact we did. Sheila, when we went to sleep, we met them. Flashback. Nanette, narrating, I was in the dark recesses of my mind and it was there that I was talking to my monster form, Thunderbug. Thunderbug, so my new shared body has come. Nanette, since I can now turn into you and this is my body, I need to go over some ground rules. This is my body and you are in my home. Thunderbug, I understand. But it's gonna be hard for us to work together because we of. Nanette, I know. But we'll find a way to work together. Nanette, narrating, then whenever I would change I would lose my voice and my eyes would turn blank and yellow. Flashback ends. Nanette, essentially we've gotten along already. Sheila, me and Shredlegs had difficulty getting along. Flashback 2. Sheila, narrating, I encountered Shredlegs in my mind and he was a difficult monster to get along. At first we argued but then he got a change of heart. Shredlegs, since you can now turn into me, we need to find some way to work together. Sheila, there has to be something we can do. Sheila, narrating, then whenever I would change into Shredlegs, my voice would vanish and then my eyes would turn blank and dark green. Flashback 2 ends. Me, and then we managed to give you all the ability to change at will. Hunter, that's amazing. Sheila, it was. I'm just glad we can transform at will now. Nanette, same here. You know what? Since Sheila came clean about her family history, it's only fair that I tell you guys mine. Me, okay Nanette. Nanette, here goes. Flashback 3. Nanette, narrating, my story is much different. Long ago before I moved to Gotham Royal York, I lived in the city of Gotham. It was a good time for me. I was a normal kid and loved by my friends and I loved helping people. Even though Gotham was a crime-filled city I still loved it. But then when I came home from school one day, a terrible thing happened. I saw 3 mobsters come in uninvited and they shot and killed my mom and dad right in front of my eyes. Crying, it was horrible. Flashback 3 ends. Very came over and comforted her. Very, I'm so sorry Nanette. Sheila, Nanette, that's horrible. Lainey, the Gotham mob is a ruthless crime organization. Lana, that's terrible. Batman, I know just how you feel Nanette. Very, same here. Me, who were the mobsters that we responsible? Nanette, Sniffles, they were sent by Rupert Thorne. My father double-crossed him and stole millions of dollars from him and he had major inside information on his criminal empire. They killed him to silence him. Crying. Very, that's horrible. Hunter, Rupert Thorne is a monster. Me, and we threw him in prison for all eternity and brought his criminal empire to a crashing defeat. We had him sent to the Moon Prison. But then we decided to transfer him to a much better prison. The very same prison Roland Daggett is at, Crematoria. Nico, the Triple Max prison located 3,500 light years away from here. Me, that's the very one. And it's a very inhospitable world. Hunter, good riddance to that Kartoffel Jesus. Me, you said it Hunter. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. Later in the living room I was looking through Nico's Goosebumps books. I had the monsters we destroyed stacked up in a pile on the left and the others were laid out flat on the table. Me? Which one shall be our next target? I looked them over very carefully and I spotted one. Me? Ah. I picked up the book The Curse of the Mummy's Tomb. Me? The Curse of the Mummy's Tomb is our next target. Nico, the mummy of Princess Khana. That's a great choice. I read the book and it was terrifying and blood-boiling. Gabe is spending his Christmas vacation in Egypt because his parents have business to attend to there. While staying in their hotel in Al Giza, Gabe's parents receive an emergency phone call and have to rush to Alexandria. Rather than going with his parents, Gabe is given the option to stay with his uncle Ben, who is a scientist investigating pyramids in Cairo. Gabe's parents call Uncle Ben and leave. While Gabe waits for his uncle to arrive, he clutches his good luck charm, a mummy's hand that he bought a few years ago at a garage sale. Uncle Ben and his daughter, arrive. Ben informs Gabe that his archaeologists' team has discovered underground tunnels beneath the pyramid, but he also says that the tunnels would be too dangerous for Gabe to explore alone. The next day, Ben and the children go to the pyramid. While preparing to enter the pyramid, Ben warns the kids that his team may have unleashed an ancient curse by exploring the pyramid. Armed with flashlights, the three relatives enter the pyramid and walk for a while. The trio makes their way through a tight corridor to a large room. Ahmed and various other members of Ben's team are already there. While Ben is distracted, Sari suggests to Gabe that they go exploring on their own. Gabe is reluctant, but Sari insists, confidently saying that they won't get lost. Gabe follows Sari into the tunnels, but Sari quickly vanishes from his view. Convinced that he's being pranked, Gabe continues walking. When Gabe enters a small room, Sari scares him and starts to laugh, causing Uncle Ben to appear. Ben joins Sari in laughter. The next morning, during breakfast, Ben receives a phone call. Apparently, almost all of Ben's workers have become ill, so he goes and visits them. Though the kids were warned to stay in the hotel, Gabe proposes that they go to a nearby museum by themselves. The kids go to the museum and wander through it. A few minutes, Ahmed appears. They try to avoid him, but he's too fast. He says that Ben told him to take the kids back to their room in the hotel. Ahmed takes the kids to his car, but he starts driving in the opposite direction of the hotel. Gabe realizes that Ahmed is kidnapping them. Gabe warns Sari, and the two sprint out of the car. After asking a cab driver for help, the duo makes it back to the hotel and stay in their room until Ben arrives. When he does, the kids tell him what happened. Ben says that he has to return to the pyramid to continue his exploration. For safety, Ben takes Gabe and Sari with him to the chamber. A few minutes after they enter the pyramid, Gabe stops to tie his shoe. When he looks up, he sees that Uncle Ben and Sari have disappeared. After searching for a while, the floor cracks beneath Gabe, and he falls through, landing in a big room filled with mummy preparation tools. Sari appears in the room, and she says she also got lost. The two kids call Uncle Ben via a pager that Ben provided them with. A few seconds after Sari calls her father, the kids see a light coming through a tunnel. The kids hope that Ben has arrived, but the light turns out to be coming from Ahmed, who is carrying a torch. Ahmed says that he warned Ben about a curse, but Ben didn't believe him. He then says that the kids violated the sacred chamber of an ancient Egyptian princess named Kala, and, because of that, they should die. He grabs a knife and starts approaching the kids, but Ben suddenly appears and tries to stop him. Ahmed swings his torch at Ben and hits him in the head. Ahmed heaves the torch across the room, and it falls into the room's tar pit. The tar starts burning. The kids watch helplessly as Ahmed closes Ben's body in a sarcophagus, and he puts the kids in a separate sarcophagus. Luckily, Egyptians built hidden escape hatches into their coffins to allow the souls of the deceased to escape, so the three relatives are able to escape while Ahmed is distracted. The trio tries to exit, but they are stopped by Ahmed, who threatens them with his dagger. He forces them to walk toward the tar pit. Ahmed tells Ben and the kids that they'll have to jump into the pit. Terrified, Gabe pulls out the mummy's hand from his pocket. When Ahmed sees it, he recognizes it as the hand of the priestess. All of the mummies in the room to come alive and begin surrounding him. Some of the mummies grab Ahmed and try to throw him into the pit. Gabe looks away. However, when he looks back, he sees that the mummies have returned to their original spots, and Ahmed is running away. Relieved, Ben and the children go back to their hotel room. Gabe pulls out the mummy's hand and pretends he's summoning ancient spirits. He is startled to hear a knock on the door, which he suspects to be a mummy. When he opens the door, Gabe sees his parents, who are back from Alexandria. Me, looks like we have an evil archaeologist to throw in jail and kill the mummy while we're at it. Lizzie, you guys killed a mummy before, right? Cody, we sure did. It was the high priest of Pharaoh Seti I, Imhotep. Me, yep. And this mummy is the Egyptian princess Kala. Cody, I've read about her. She was the princess of Pharaoh Khufu back 4,500 years ago. Lainey, that's a long time ago. Me, let's go check it out. Let's fly. We were off to Egypt. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. We arrived in Cairo, Egypt. Me, wow. Cairo, Egypt. G1 sludge, me sludge want to play in sand. Me, we'll have plenty of time to play in the sand later. We need to find a boy named Gabe. He's said to be here in Cairo. Nico, let's go. We went to an Egypt hotel and we were at a room door. Me, this is it. I knocked on the door. Gabe, in the room, who is it? Me, we're Team Loud Phoenix Storm. The door opened and we saw Gabe. Gabe, awesome. Team Loud Phoenix Storm. You guys are my heroes. Me, it's a pleasure to meet you, Gabe. We came to talk to you about a mummy you encountered. Gabe, sure. We went to the lobby and Gabe told us about his ordeal with the mummy and how it and Ahmed nearly killed him. Me, that mummy and Ahmed are nothing but trouble. Hunter, ACH du lieber Gott. No kidding. Nico, we have to stop that mummy and Ahmed. Abby, you're not the only one that has dealt with a mummy, Gabe. Gabe, to Abby Martin, so you dealt with a mummy problem too? Abby, yep. But I managed to get powers recently. Creates a small breeze. Gabe, what did Horror Orland do to you? Abby, it changed a lot of us. And we joined Team Loud Phoenix Storm as the Goosebumps Monster Busters. Gabe, that is so awesome. Me, and we all dealt with a mummy before we went after the Goosebumps monsters. We dealt with the mummy of my high priest Imhotep. Gabe, the evil keeper of the dead that killed Pharaoh Seti I in 1290 BC? Cody, that's right. And JD here is the reincarnation of Pharaoh Seti I. Me, yep. Gabe, that is so cool. Me, I know. Shall we go to the pyramids of Egypt? Gabe, let's do it. Batgirl, I have a feeling these mummies are going to pop out and attack us. Me, if they do, we'll be ready for them. We went to the Great Pyramids of Giza. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. We arrived at the Great Pyramids of Giza. The Great Pyramid of Giza, also known as the Pyramid of Khufu or the Pyramid of Cheops, is the oldest and largest of the three pyramids in the Giza Pyramid complex bordering present-day El Giza, Egypt. It is the oldest of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, and the only one to remain largely intact. Based on a mark in an interior chamber naming the work gang and a reference to the 4th dynasty Egyptian pharaoh Khufu, some Egyptologists believe that the pyramid was thus built as a tomb over a 10 to 20 year period concluding around 2560 BC. Initially at 146.5 meters, 481 feet, the Great Pyramid was the tallest man-made structure in the world for more than 3,800 years until Lincoln Cathedral was finished in 1311 AD. Originally, the Great Pyramid was covered by limestone casing stones that formed a smooth outer surface. What is seen today is the underlying core structure. Some of the casing stones that once covered the structure can still be seen around the base. There have been varying scientific and alternative theories about the Great Pyramid's construction techniques. Most accepted construction hypotheses are based on the idea that it was built by moving huge stones from a quarry and dragging and lifting them into place. There are 3 known chambers inside the Great Pyramid. The lowest chamber is cut into the bedrock upon which the pyramid was built and was unfinished. The so-called Queen's Chamber and King's Chamber are higher up within the pyramid structure. The main part of the Giza complex is a set of buildings that included 2 mortuary temples in honor of Khufu, one close to the pyramid and one near the Nile, 3 smaller pyramids for Khufu's wives, an even smaller satellite pyramid, a raised causeway connecting the 2 temples, and small mastaba tombs surrounding the pyramid for nobles. The Great Pyramids of Giza, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Nico, it's magnificent. Cody, and it took over 1,000 years to build this. Lincoln, it's amazing. We were here on our worldwide adventure to kill Sam's evil parents again. Cody, that's right. Lord Anubis allowed us to go into the Egyptian underworld and we watched Sam, Lola, and Lana kill her evil parents Michael and Michelle Malloy. Gabe, I heard all about them. They were the most ruthless serial killer couple ever. Sam SL, they sure were. But they were pure evil. Gabe, I'm sorry that happened to you, Sam. Sam SL, no worries, Gabe. But thank you. Drill man, wonder if I can drill under this sand? Go for it, drill man. Drill man got to work and then the sand collapsed and we fell through and then we wound up falling through the roof of an ancient tomb and we landed on the floor. We saw that it was still in pristine condition even after 4,500 years had passed. It was lit up by torches. Wow. Lainey, oh wow. This is an amazing tomb. Lola, it's amazing. Gabe, this tomb is amazing. Maria, is this the tomb you were in, Gabe? Gabe, it sure is. This tomb is 4,500 years old and it's still in tremendously great shape. Vince, it sure is. Cody, this is amazing. I've loved learning all about ancient Egypt and this has to be the most amazing tomb ever. It sure is, Cody. We went over to a wall and saw ancient hieroglyphics. Lincoln, look at these hieroglyphics. This looks like some kind of story. Let me see if I can decipher it. Lana, okay. It says, long ago, the evil princess of Egypt, Khana was plotting to overthrow her own father, Pharaoh Khufu, by unleashing a terrible and mighty army onto the land. But her father overheard this murderous plot, and ordered for her to be mummified alive, and he had her imprisoned here in this tomb, where she will stay forever. She then had a terrible curse placed on her saying that if her tomb was ever disturbed by intruders, she would come back to life and kill all who enter. Lainey, that's terrible. Naruto, whoa. That's awful. So Princess Khana hated her father. Gabe, but why? It could be a number of reasons. But this one was done out of sheer hatred. Lincoln, does it say anything else? Let's see. Reads more. Should Khana ever come back, your only salvation to destroy her would be to summon the powers of the water of Tefnut. Gabe, to Maria, you got powers from an Egyptian deity named Tefnut. Maria, yep. If it wasn't for Tefnut, I wouldn't have made great friends. Blushes, and a great boyfriend. William, thanks babe. Tefnut is the Egyptian goddess of water. Maria, yep. Arabic accent, so you are here, brat. We turned and we saw Ahmed. When Gabe arrives in Egypt for his Christmas vacation, he opts to stay with his uncle Ben and cousin, Sari Hassid, rather than his parents. Gabe's uncle is an archaeologist and expert on all things ancient Egypt. His work has brought him to the pyramids of Cairo, where he hopes to be on the verge of a great discovery. Overseeing Ben's investigation is Ahmed, a quiet Egyptian man from Ben's university. Ahmed warns Ben he could be in great danger exploring the pyramids, as they hold many curses. Ben, however, is not superstitious and blows off the idea. Ahmed quickly turns from simply unfriendly to dangerous as Ben uncovers a hidden tomb in the pyramids. He attempts to kidnap Gabe and Sari, but the two are able to escape. Ahmed continues his chase after the two children, eventually leading them all back to the pyramid. There, he reveals the tomb Ben discovered as the preparation chamber of the priestess, Kala, whom he is descended from. Ahmed tells the children that they and Ben must die for violating her chamber. Ahmed attempts to lead the children to a boiling pit of tar, so he can mummify them. Before he can get away with his plan, Gabe pulls out his summoner mummy's hand to wake up Ahmed's many other mummified victims. The terrified Ahmed runs away from the pyramid, allowing the children to escape with their lives. Gabe, Ahmed, to Gabe, you should have never returned, boy. Me, Ahmed, so we meet at last. Ahmed, so that Brad has Team Loud Phoenix Storm to assist him. Me, speaking Arabic. You are a fucked up freak of nature, Ahmed. You tried to kill Gabe and make his life a living nightmare. Ahmed, speaking Arabic. That Brad interfered in my plans to get the treasure and he had to pay with his life. Me. You are truly an evil person with absolutely no conscience. If this were Iran, I would gladly kill you where you stand. Ahmed, we shall see. Me, and now you will die with the mummy. You tried to kill Gabe here and that is something we never will tolerate. Fu, that's right. Gaara, you are as honorless and despicable as I was before I met Naruto. Ahmed, I'm impressed you are here, Lord Kazekage. But your reign is gonna be short-lived. Gaara forms a sand fist from the wall. Flint's right. Egypt does have a lot of sand to be controlled. Gaara punched him and sent him crashing into the mummy's coffin. Then the mummy's coffin opened up and out came the mummy of Princess Khana. The mummy. The mummy groaned as it woke up and it had glowing evil red eyes and it grabbed Ahmed and ate him and splattered his blood and guts all over the place. Everyone, Itro. Me, oh that is disgusting. Lincoln, guess she prefers red meat. Me, well we aren't very appetizing either. Let's kill this ancient bitch. We transformed and powered up. Gabe, whoa. So this is your super angel forms. Me, yep. Now it's time for us to bury this ancient bitch once and for all. We went at the mummy and I punched it in the face and kicked it in the chest. Lainey tied it up with her plant powers and slammed it into the ground. Lincoln, Linka, and the Morris siblings fired powerful blasts of lightning and electrocuted the mummy. Lori fired a massive blast of wind at it and blew sand around it in a massive tornado of sand. Nico, Princess Khana, you have failed this world for 4,500 years. Lola and Michael Monroe fired a massive blast of fire and burned the mummy. Hunter demonstrated his powers by firing a powerful blast of lightning and fire combined together. It hit the mummy and exploded. Crab boo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Gaara formed a powerful spear using Shikaku's chakra and he threw it. The spear hit the mummy and exploded. Crab boo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Me? Wow. What power. Let's weaken it with our combos. Straxus, you got it, boss. Cyber key power. The Earth cyber planet key went into Straxus's back and it enhanced his grenade launcher 100-fold. Straxus, my weapon of choice is usually my pickaxe, but I have to diversify my weapons. Drill man, let's get her. Earth cyber key power. The Earth cyber planet key went into Drill man's left arm and it enhanced his drill missile 100-fold. Straxus and Drill man, super missile barrage. They both fired grenades and drill missiles and they hit the mummy and exploded. It was a massive fiery cloud. Sludge, me, sludge get her. Cyber key power. The animatron cyber planet key went into his energon sword and it enhanced it 100-fold. Batgirl, time to try this out. Earth cyber key power. The Earth cyber planet key went into her right arm device and it gave her the ability to turn into a powerful colony of bats. Sludge and Batgirl, Batstorm Energon Slash. The Bat Colony went into the Energon sword and it enhanced its power and turned it into a sword of darkness. He slashed the mummy and it exploded. Me, let's final smash this freak. Gara, you got it JD. I've always wanted to try this out. Shikaku Sandstorm Burial. Gara fired a massive blast of sand and it turned into Shikaku's head and it went at the mummy and it hit her and exploded. Gabe, time for me. I've always wanted to try this. Nephthys Phoenix Firestorm. Gabe chanted an ancient Egyptian chant and a fire tornado appeared and a powerful phoenix of pure fire appeared and it hit the mummy and exploded. Crab. Maria, you will never terrorize this place ever again. Maria fired a massive blast of water at the mummy and the water destroyed it instantly, melting it into absolutely nothing. Me, go back to hell you bitch. The mummy of Khana went back to hell and she was gonna stay there forever. During the battle Nico caught an Excadrill and a Swabot. Gabe, to the viewers, what can I say? Team Loud Phoenix Storm is just that awesome. Me, we sure are. You were awesome Gabe. Hunter, J.A. You were amazing. Me, yep. We inducted Gabe into the Goosebumps Monster Hunters and it was awesome for him. He had the power to control the wind and the sand. The end. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. Another fanfiction complete and another Goosebumps monster destroyed. Welcome aboard Hunter. You will make an awesome addition to the team. On DeviantArt, me and Hunter do awesome RPs together that turn into awesome fanfictions for the site. The Curse of the Mummy's Tomb on Goosebumps was the creepiest and strangest one. The mummy was horrifying. Nico-chan 11 gave me the ideas for this one. Thanks man as usual. Let me know what you think and welcome aboard Archangel of Justice 12. See you all next time.